Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC Network. Our second round action is about to begin, and we are on the first tee to bring it all to you live. And now let's get down to the first hole in our round. And this lie is currently in the rough. And sensing something was off on that swing. And he's going to have to be careful here, folks. He's deep down into that rough. All right, from 24 feet out. This one's right around 8 feet. Nice little putt. And starting the day off at 1 over. And now setting up on the par 3. Looks like a 7 iron. And I think that shot was pushed right off the club. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one will drop for the bogey. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now let's move to the third hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And I apologize, looks like that shot actually ended up in the rough. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. Oh goodness. Very nice chip in there for par. And after that one, 2 over for the day. And that also means that he is in 4th place on the leaderboard. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 8 iron. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt to save par. Ooh. That was very close. And they're about 3 feet away here. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that hole. And that translates into 4th place for him on the leaderboard. From here, about 225 to the pin. And here's a hybrid shot. And this putt is for birdie. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt will go for par. And after that hole, 3 over for the event. And that translates into 4th place for him on the leaderboard. And I don't think this is going to end well, folks. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. This one's about 10 feet away. Ooh, that would have been good. This putt's about 3 feet away. And that putt drops for bogey. And currently sitting at 4 over for the day after that hole. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 4 iron here. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. 5 feet to go here. And a nice putt. And after that hole, 4 over for the day. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. 34 feet to go. Ooh, that was very close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And a nice putt. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From 170 yards out. And here's the 6 iron. And just not enough club on that one. This putt's about a 2-footer. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole. And on to the 10th hole here. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, currently sitting at 5 over for the day. And now, the 11th hole. And he's probably going to like that. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. And this shot's looking pretty good. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that one goes in for the bird. And 4 over for the day after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. That shot sounded a little off. And about 5 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. And that also means that he is in 4th place on the leaderboard. And that looks like a 5-iron. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. And that one's going to go for par. And after that hole, +3 on the day. And setting up now on the 14th hole. Oh, well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks. From 140 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. And he's on the green. And this putt's about 13 feet from the cup. And that one drops for the birdie. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. And this shot's looking promising. From 125 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. This putt's for birdie. Oh, and wouldn't that have been pretty? It's a solid attempt, but a very long putt. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And after that one, sitting at 2 over for the day. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. And a promising looking shot here. Setting up this shot in the rough. setting up for a 40-foot putt. Oh, and the long putt doesn't want to drop. And the par putt drops. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. This is the 3-iron, I believe. "22 feet to go." And about 14 feet away here. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. And from 150 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. And this next putt for a 74 on their final round. Ooh, inches away. And this putt's about 7 feet to the cup. And that putt drops on in for par. And that's all for us here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network and myself. We thank you for tuning in.